at about 9 p.m. England time on March 28th, 2024, just a few hours before this was recorded here, Liverpool fans got multiple gut punches from multiple sources that Xabi Alonso is not coming to Liverpool to replace Jurgen Klopp. He is apparently going to stay in his already warm and already loving home in Leverkusen. Now, the Telegraph is reporting that Liverpool is moving on to other candidates because they don't expect Alonso to be available this summer. They're also reporting, along with many others, that even Bayern Munich, the undisputed giants of German football, have also, quote, effectively given up on trying to convince him to move to Munich. The club's honorary president, Julian, called it probably impossible and imagines him staying at Leverkusen. Now, of course, Xabi Alonso has been very silent on this matter altogether, probably not wanting to provide a distraction to what has been an unquestionably historic season at Leverkusen. At the time of this recording, they sit 10 points on top of the Bundesliga with 8 matches left to play, and not only could leave Munich eating their dust, but are also in the quarterfinals of the Europa League, where they have a date with West Ham coming up, a home and away date actually, and they're also just 2 wins away from winning the German Pokal. But not if little FC Saarbrücken have anything to say about it. You should really check out my video on Saarbrücken, by the way, it's quite nice. And they're doing what every lower league club in the world wishes they could ever do this year. But one could hardly blame Alonso for wanting to stay in Leverkusen. He's in the process of building an empire there. He's built his squad smartly, they all buy into his system, and they're backed by one of the world's leading pharmaceuticals, so money should not be an issue for them going forward if Alonso wants to turn Leverkusen into Germany's second Goliath. After all, the second Goliath job in Germany, that job is available after Borussia Dortmund fluffed their lines last year. I'm sorry. But what about the Liverpool job? Xabi Alonso was the undisputed #1 most wanted man by Liverpool fans, but he's not an option anymore. He's not even going to make the short list. So now who? Well, there's a few options. 2 of them appear to stand out more than others, and they're actually pretty good options. One of them plays Liverpool this very weekend. Fans at Anfield can get an up-close and personal evaluation of Brighton skipper Roberto De Zerbi this Sunday. Now, Brighton is a club that exemplifies the idea of doing more with less. They've had some great talents over the years come through their ranks. Alexis McAllister took his talents to Liverpool, Moises Caicedo spurned Liverpool for Chelsea, and Robert Sanchez joined him there. And despite having some big names go out for even bigger money, Brighton have always been able to reinvest that money smartly and stay competitive. No McAllister, no Caicedo, no Ben White, no problem. They're still rooted as an established mid-table Premier League team, but a lot of Liverpool fans might be wondering if Brighton has more upside to them, whether maybe they can actually join the best of the rest. Maybe they can be more than just on the periphery of Europe every year, but maybe not. They're one of those teams that does get headhunted by the Liverpools, the Chelseas, and the Arsenals and the Tottenhams of the world. So maybe De Zerbi would see Liverpool as a logical next step in his career and a chance to build his own empire in Liverpool without his roster being plucked apart every single season. And the other obvious top contender is Sporting Lisbon's Ruben Amorim, someone that I'm admittedly less familiar with, but one that I can see the attraction in. He's young, at just 39 years old. Oh, bloody hell, that's my age. Jeez, I'm old. He just brought Sporting their first Liga Portugal crown in 19 years and put the cherry on top of a brilliant season last year by also winning Portugal's domestic league cup, the Taça da Liga. Ruben has won just a hair under 70% of his games at Sporting, 144 out of 206 to be precise, and he's on the way to possibly defending the Liga Portugal crown this season, sitting on top of the league once again, just 1 point up on Benfica, and there is still a ways to go there. But would Amorim actually leave Sporting, or would he stay there like Alonso and Leverkusen to perhaps build an empire there? Well, that question might be answered already. The Athletic's David Ornstein was asked about this in his weekly Q&A Thursday and says he has, quote, no doubt he would at the very least consider a club like Liverpool, and suggested a discussion may have already taken place, albeit an informal one. Ornstein notes that he has a release clause in his contract that apparently is lower now than when Chelsea sniffed around in the past. But like Alonso, who seems firmly rooted in Leverkusen, Ornstein does see Amorim taking the next step in his career this summer and leaving Lisbon, and Liverpool does appear to be a very solid possibility for that. And there's also some very notable names as well that are also considered contenders for Liverpool, albeit ones that many feel may not have the inside track like the other two and once upon a time Alonso. I think we can safely place them behind De Zerbi and Amorim now. Julian Nagelsmann is the former head man at Bayern Munich and now manages the German national team. The pedigree with Nagelsmann is there. He's a very recognizable name, but is the availability there for Liverpool? Would Liverpool be willing to wait until the Germans bow out of the Euros or win the Euros this summer? Because surely Nagelsmann wouldn't leave before then, nor want an announcement about leaving during the tournament. The finals are after the summer window starts, and would Liverpool be willing to be patient for him? Pep Lijnders is Jurgen Klopp's right-hand man at Liverpool and has been for some time. However, reports are that he's intent on leaving Anfield with Klopp and has already been linked to Ajax in his home country of the Netherlands. And Steven Gerrard, no. Just let's not go there. He's forever a Liverpool legend, but no. He can't even win in Saudi Arabia right now. He's not going to come to Liverpool. Not at this point anyway. Just not. No. But what do you think about the Xabi Alonso news today? Was your heart set on him, or are you already looking at plan Bs like this video here? What do you think about De Zerbi? Do you think he would, be a good choice taking the next step from Brighton? Would Amorim, who has already been a proven winner at Sporting Lisbon, would he be a good option? He's younger. He would, in theory, be at Liverpool for longer. What about the other rumored candidates? Am I dogging Stevie Gerrard too hard? Do you think Nagelsmann, Liverpool would be patient for him? Do you think Pep Lijnders could be convinced to stay? Do you think Liverpool would want him to stay? Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about where Liverpool is going to go in this search from here. And of course, be sure to like and subscribe for more content like this, because as a Liverpool fan, I've been hesitant to dip my toes into the Liverpool field because, well, quite frankly, there's a lot of people already doing Liverpool content, but if this gets good response, maybe I start doing more Liverpool-related content. And I will be doing Liverpool content this time next week, as I'll be in Anfield 1 week from the day of this recording. I'll be attending the Sheffield United game on April 4th, and I did have to get a hospitality ticket for this one, so please don't judge me, but I'm a tourist, so you probably already are judging me right now, but I have been a Liverpool fan since the late 2000s, and I remember the days of Pepe Reina and Jamie Carragher's final days as a Red, Dejan Lovren, Lucas Leiva, those types. That's who I started out with as a Liverpool fan in the very late 2000s, and I've always wanted to go see a game at Anfield, and then this is the first chance I've had to be actually able to do that. So I hope to see you guys there, and I hope it's a good time. I hope they get a win, and I get to check off a major bucket list item next week, and I'm really looking forward to it. But in the meantime, this is your sad but understandable soccer zombie, Tom Franklin, and I never walk alone.